You know, it's funny when you talk about guys in that situation, they have to have a level head on their shoulders, and I don't think you're going to find a goaltender with much leveler head than Ron Tugnutt has right now.
I mentioned to you on our pregame show, he's in Tugmatic right now. I mean, that's where he's rolling right along. And here's from the face-off, a shot from the right point with the Capitals. Deflects. Will come into the near corner. The Capitals. Wheel and deal behind the net. All Dallin. And Connor Walchuk on this ice here with him, along with Jeff Halpern. But the Penguins cut it off, and they try and throw it out. Can't. Witt back to the net. Good save there by Tugnutt off his right leg. Camps now in a position here. They don't want to take too many penalties. Connor Walchuk coming down to the right side to Joe Murphy. Swings it over left side, and a hard shot to the net. And that's going to be stopped as Tugnutt stopping Rob Zettler. They'll go home for games 4 and possibly 5 at the MCI Center on Wednesday and Friday. And Adam Oates drags the puck into the Penguins in. Looking to make a play. Puts it in front. A backhander by Joel Murphy. Stopped by Tugnutt. Rebound. Murphy's right there. He shoots it. Tugnutt stopped that up his net. And he keeps it out of there. And Murphy can't believe it. Neither can the Caps. They just shake their heads. Oh, great balls of fire. 55 to go on the penalty to the fans. Chris Simon. Around now to Adam Oates. And Oates down deep along the goal line. Simon tried to chip it up to the crossbar area. Couldn't get it in. Penalty coming up here. And I believe it'll be against the Penguins again.
Coming on Chris Simon.
Capitals, yeah. Simon's going to get it, I think, for knocking over Tugnutt. Possibly. Interference. I think he said goaltender interference on Simon, who ran into the goaltender as he tried to shoot the puck. Back to the right point, rolls the ball, moves it over. Here's Kasparaitis, and he didn't get all of that when it came off the heel of his stick. Nobody can find the puck. Capitals finally do gather it in. Can Klee sneaks it around, but Kasparaitis comes over and runs into the Capitals' Andre Nicoletia. It will be relayed here to Beranek. Back to Straka. Behind the goal is Yager. Beranek takes the puck on the Yager. Turning shot, and a good save there by Kolzig.
These guys right here are their workhorses. These are the guys they want to go in the corners and work on the Penguins' defense and see if they can get them worn down a little bit.
A good shot by Dolan, stopped by Tugnutt as Kasparaitis bangs away in front of that goal area against Connor Walchuk. This one scoreless here in the opening period of play. Chris Simon turns and fires a good shot. Save, rebound, score. Simon got the second crack, and he put it in. The Capitals take a 1-0 lead.
Well, you got to give him a lot of credit off that one. He gets that face-off, turns real quick, gets that fast shot off, but then he follows up on that rebound.
Johansson stayed tight with him all the way up around the horn. Bondra with a puck. Shoots it quickly. Now that'll be Tugnutt making the save. Penguins can't touch that puck. It would have been a two-line offside pass. And the Capitals are going to have a lead here at the end of the first period as time runs out. So the Capitals come to town here for game 3. They do what they need to do, and that is get the first goal.
I think it's really improved the hockey team at all different points. You got a goaltender out of the deal, and you got a couple defensemen that are really stepped up and shown a lot of leadership on the ice. And
coming hard to the Penguins in off the left side. A hard shot blocked by Bugner. Now right to the net. A good save there. And a drive by Jeff Halpern. Bugner got stunned on that play. He's trying to shake it off right now. The Penguin defenseman really working on one leg only. Back to the right point. Here's Ken Klee out of the goal. Good save by Tugnutt. Simon reaches in. Bugner trying to hang tough with him. He does. And somehow gets himself over to the Penguin bench. Hopkins pins a man against the boards. Now he lost his stick. Capitals set it up on a hard blast from the left side by Bondra. Denied by Tugnutt, who was sharp to make that save. Ahead now to Herdino, who scrambles in against Brendan Witt over to Beranek, and he couldn't quite get the shot away. Capitals again tap it off the boards. Back to center. The Penguins get it back. Yager stopping now, looking over to Beranek. Beranek put it in front. There's Herdina. And he couldn't get the puck up on Ole Kolzig. And Kolzig again scrambles to hold on to it.
And Herdina was on that far side all by himself. Yager with that real quick stop about 10 feet inside the zone.
Robert Lange right over the head of goaltender Kolzig. Lange in behind the net. Looking. He's got a chance here. Comes around. And Straka was pulled up his skates and play goes on. Penguins still with that puck. It comes to Ian Moran. Good shift here by the fourth line for the Penguins. Oates trying to reach in and bank it out. He can't do it. Falloon again on the puck. Fires it. That missed on the Govan side. Slager back in the corner. It goes behind the goal to Rob Brown. Penguins coming on here. Here's Moran with a turnaround shot. And Kolzig very alertly makes that save. And now the Penguins finally in this contest starting to exert themselves and put a little pressure on the Capitals. Penguins win the draw. Laukkonen. Look for Veronica. It's going to be a penalty coming up here, and it'll be against the Penguins apparently. Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's against the Washington Capitals.
The Capitals for holding.
Opie Donlan's going to go off 2 minutes for a holding.
Kovalev zigzags into the Capital zone, goes down the right side off the Yager, hurries it over to Laukkonen. He might have to shoot it, doesn't. He goes now instead to Hrdina. Back to Laukkonen, pulls back a little off balance. Capitals have it. And Laukkonen keeps it in to Yager, 25 feet away to Hrdina. Hey! Shoots and scores! Jan Hrdina buries it, and the Penguins tie it at 1, and a big cow kick.
Well, his first power play goal of the playoffs. Jan Hrdina has tied this game up at 1. The coaches for the Pittsburgh Penguins challenged his fourth line and said, listen, we're going to give you an opportunity to be heroes. We're going to pin you up against their #1 line, and we're going to make you guys work, and they're doing the job.
Here's Falloon in front. Penguins have scored to take the lead as Robbie Brown gets the goal. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh. Oh, Michael Motorcycle, Robbie Brown.
Well, it's momentum right now, and Robbie Brown, he gets credit.
And the Capitals have just come back to tie this game, 2-2. And I'm telling you, I was watching a replay to find out who the defenseman was on the play, and I didn't see who scored the goal. And it must be Jeff Halpern.
Well, Jeff Halpern is going to get credit for the goal. He's able to walk out in front of the net. I don't know if we're going to get it on replay, but a couple of miscommunications by the Penguins and allows him just to walk out in front. Tugnut. Robert Lange turns into a check, loses the puck. Everybody's out of position, and this game's back tied up at 2.
Halpern stops in the Penguins' end towards the net, and Tugnut will make that play to stop it. Capitals again race in the slot. Here's a shot by Voronov, and that comes off Tugnut. Look out! It's loose, and the Penguins can't get it out. Halpern onto the side of the goal. And it's the Capitals now scrambling. Tugnut without a stick again. And here's Kovalev unable to clear. It's all Washington right now. The momentum going back to the Capitals.
And Tugnut does not have a stick.
Back behind the net. And here's Ulf Dahlin trying to step out. Penguins can't get it off of a stick. And that's Straka. Scrambling up now through center ice. Looking for Alexei Kovalev. Kovalev's wrister. Glove by Kolzig. He'll hold it. And we'll get a face-off. It would be game 5. That would be a 7 o'clock start. Our pregame shows start a half hour before. We're going to take Stan Savran down with us to the nation's capital. Penalty coming up here. High sticking call.
Chris Simon.
Simon's headed off to the box.
And actually, it's going to be a 4-minute. It's going to be 4 minutes. Terry Gregson just signaled a 4-minute penalty, and he wasn't even the guy calling the penalty. He's bleeding. There's some blood on his face.
With some late magic coming here with a little time left. It goes to Straka. Straka moves in back to Castellanos. And the shot came off a leg. Bugner with it. Simon's ready to come on, but he'll have to scramble to get all the way back into the zone. Straka turns. Leads the puck back, but Johansson way off the boards, but not out. Let's have it. Yager in front. Here's Straka turning and firing, but Kolzig says no on that shot. You have Halpern, who scored his first Stanley Cup playoff goal ever here in this period. Connor Walchuk in front. It comes right off the left hand of Tugnut as Dahlin went cruising through. Halpern trapped back in the Penguin goal. The Penguins have an odd man rush here. Barnaby to Kovalev going to the net. He makes a little move with a backhander, and Kolzig razor sharp to make the save on the $1 million move by Alexei Kovalev. Camp with the final rush in. 10 seconds to go. Simon backdoors it over to Adam Oates. Oates around in front to Bondra, and he can't pull the trigger. Straka will just shoot it up ice, and the period will come to an end. Penguins outshot the Caps 11-6 in the second period. The face-offs. This was the second best face-off team in the National Hockey League this year. The Washington Capitals. And the Penguins have the edge here in Game 3, 28-21. They're still looking for his first goal here in the playoffs. Up off the right side, and a hard shot by Johansson, stopped by Tugnut. We've got two solid point men firing the puck, and Gonchar and Calle Johansson. A lot of times it's Jerry Sliger when he's on the ice. Capitals bounce it up to center ice. The Penguins get it again. Yager with a pretty pass to Hrdina. Here he comes. Shoots. Jan Hrdina has it second. The Penguins take the lead 3-2. And Donna needs a donut. Hrdina's on fire, and the Penguins have the lead again.
Well, that's a transition goal. You can see that coming a mile away.
The last time it lasted only 11 seconds before the Capitals came back and tied it. Here in front, Robbie Brown, Ian Moran, and Pat Falloon working. Here's Moran firing, and a good save by Kolzig. Jam it behind Ole Kolzig. Kovalev after the puck. He got a stick free as it was held up momentarily. Kovalev again. Whips it over to Robert Lange. Lange to Marty Straka. Straka to the right point. Bugner shoots it. And onto the net. And it's Kolzig again to stop the play. Adamos. And he gives it away. Here's Straka. Pulled down. There'll be a penalty coming up here. And I don't know if it'll be a penalty shot. No, they'll call tripping. He was trying to break in. And Straka got pulled down from behind. Joe Sacco and Straka exchange words.
I don't know what Joe Sacco's complaining about.
From the Capitals, Joe Ricci. On now to Steve Konowalchuk. Gets it to Adam Oates. Oates to the left side. Konowalchuk short-handed. Oates back in front, and he couldn't take the pass. Oh, my, that close there. Yager takes the puck, and it'll be a two-line offside pass against the Penguins. They come up now to the left side. Yager against Gonchar. Throw it back. Here's Straka firing, and a good stop there by Kolzig. Oh, Straka, good mustard on the shot. Roosevelt picks it up. Look out, Brown wants the puck. Roosevelt goes to him. Down the slot, he fires. Save made, rebound. The Penguins can't put it in. Now they challenge again. Throw it in front. Yager tried to tee it up. He couldn't do it. The Capitals floated onto center ice. And they survive a tense moment there on the other end of the ice surface. Adam Oates to Joe Murphy. He's got a man wide open. Gonchar going to the net. Fired it off the outside of the post on Tugnutt. Behind the goal, Robert Lange trying to shut down Ulf Dahlin. Lange gets to the puck. Penalty coming up here. It's against Kasparaitis, however. And the Capitals go back to work on the power play with Jeff Halpern. And everything is magnified, boy, in these playoffs because it's so important. Every face-off, and here's the face-off win by the Capitals. Moranov over to Adam Oates. Oates back to the left point. Boy, remember that play by Clee to prevent the game from being 4-2. Here's Murphy going to the net, picked up by Simon, and he can't find the open cage over the shoulder of Tugnutt. Moranov to the right wing. It will come to Sergei Gonchar. Bullet of a shot. A good save by Tugnutt. Oates spins it over to Peter Bondra. Laukinen going for the puck. Gave it away. Backhander by Bondra. Brilliant save by Tugnutt. There's the save of the night right now for the Penguins. Here's Straka short-handed. Darts inside. Moves in. Pulls the trigger. And Kolzig says no to him. Straka almost pulled off an impossible goal after the great save by Tugnutt. Stanley Cup playoff action at its very best. Parkway still on here for the Capitals. Around to Andre Nicolishin. Bondra takes control of it. Center point to Calle Johansson. That bullet shot goes through Tugnutt, and we've got a tie game. Calle Johansson put it right through Tugnutt. I don't think it was touched at the last second going through. But Johansson, a power play goal, and a big one it is for the Capitals. Keeps on coming. Around in front. It went right by Adam Oates. Penguins Kovalev picks up the mail on to Marty Straka. Straka's been really strong in this third period. Straka looks. Comes cross rink. Got a man there. Slager. There he is. A slap shot. He shoots and scores. Yuri Slager gives the Penguins a lead again. 4-3. Oh, buy Sam a drink and get his dog 1-2. Yuri Slager.
And that's another goal against that first line for the Washington Capitals. When we talk about Marty Straka all year long, his speed plays absolute havoc with the opposition.
Puck around the near side over to the Capitals. Moranov. His shot blocked. Simon's got the puck, though. Back in front. Look out. And it comes free. Oates can't get to it. Now around the net. The Penguins icing. Janssen's going to steer it up the ice. And after it is Kovalev. He might be able to get there. And Kovalev now forces Kolzig out of the net. Moranov hitting Kovalev. Back in front. Missed an open net. Easy save. Back towards the goal, and Kolzig makes the play again. Marty Straka had an open net and a chance to really try and ice it away for the Penguins. 19 seconds to go. First time they've got across center red. On to Bondra. Over to Adam Oates, and the puck lifted into the Penguins' end. Gonchar in the corner. It comes to Konowalchuk. Bondra's got the puck. 8 seconds to go. Centers it. Penguins have it. Yager comes up. Got it to center. He got crushed. The game will end, though. The Penguins will take a 3-game-to-none lead in the series as time runs out. The Penguins survive, and they defeat the Capitals 4-3, and now they're within one of closing out the series.
Well, you talk about a team that is playing outstanding right now. They might have started off slow in this game, but they come on real strong. and poured it on and taken this game to take a 3-0 lead in this series, and it heads back to Washington. And you look at the Washington Capitals skate off the ice, all their heads are down. They cannot believe this is happening. And Mario Lemieux shaking the pom-pom. And that's right next to him is the newly signed Pittsburgh Penguin, Eric Malage. So, seeing a great thing happen here on the Mellon Arena ice. And this series heads back to Washington.